I mentioned it before. If you are trying to solve a specific problem, and you keep looking at the data, and you're like, well, I need more data. And then eventually you have so much of it, you have this analysis paralysis.
So that analysis paralysis you were talking about.
And that's an actual thing, right? I haven't just made this up to sound fancy.
No, but if I may add, this is the exact same bias that happens when you submit too many candidates to a hiring managers.
Yes.
Recruiters, there's a time when too many candidates won't help, and you know that, but that's backed by science.
Yes.
So at the moment, you should just say, no, we don't have more candidates for this role. But that's for another talk.
That's why they talk about the rule of 5 CVs, 3 interviews, 1 offer, right? Like, this is why it all comes back down to that. So you can have this, and what that means is that you're over analyzing the problem, and then eventually you can't take a decision because you have no idea what to do. There's too much. Your brain can't process that. And then there's the other point, which is about the number of metrics that you're tracking. If you've got too much, again, it comes back to the same point. It's, where do you focus? And you might not have complete data all the time, and you'll end up having more and more problems. Exactly like you were saying, Jean-Marie, like you start inventing other data points that don't exist to try and make sense of what you're seeing. And the other thing, we are not, as recruiters, data engineers or data specialists. We're not. Like there's a Su Ling, she's got 2 PhDs in data, right? I love talking to her. She's just so pleasant to speak to, and she's in the startup space, but she still does writing papers and stuff all the time. But she always said to me, just keep it simple when it comes to data, and have good quality data. That's the most important thing. And she always says as well, this is why AI is never going to take the role of a recruiter anytime soon. There's just not enough data points. Like, we can't even define what 3 metrics we need to process to manage scaling in a company, let alone getting an AI to take over right now, right?